Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's Teresa here, and today I have a layout for you for the Erica Rose Creates design team, working with the Rainbow Vibes cut file designed by Ashley Horton from the Cut Shop. And this is the layout that I've created. So I'm working with some products from Pink Fresh Studio, The Simple Life. This is a cut file, or I'm sorry, cardstock I had in my stash. And then the patterned paper that I chose from this collection. The photo that I have is from quite a lifetime ago, it seems, from our girls when they used to play in the sprinkler on the front yard. And their bathing suits have a gradient color going from, pinks to yellows to blues, and it reminded me of this pattern paper, and so that's why I chose to use that as the background to sort of pull in the photo with the background. Now the cardstock I'm using, I mentioned that this was from my stash, and I realized that one, I cut the cut file backwards, meaning there's a slight sparkly sheen to one side of the cardstock, and I put that face down when I cut it. So I decided to change the direction of the layout and go with the little accidental oopsie, and so that means the heart from the cut file is going to be on the left hand side. No big deal. Now what I'm doing here is layering some elements underneath my photo, and this is to create some pretty layers to look at, and also to help it to pop up from the background. And so I'm using a combination of vellum elements, the cardstock frame, a cardstock journaling spot at the bottom, which of course provides me a spot to do my journaling, and then a couple of vellum accents as well. I kept it simple though. There's already a lot, there's gonna be a lot going on in this layout, as you'll see as we go through the process. Now this is the Erica Rose Beach stamp set, and I will have that linked down below. This is the best stamp set for documenting those summer days, those dog days. And so I used one of the stamps to stamp onto the little label from the collection. And then, listen, I may or may not have gotten this collection from Pink Fresh Studios simply because of that collection of puffy stickers with the hearts and the suns and the geotags and the little asterisks and just all the cute little happy things on this puffy sticker sheet. So you're going to see me use a lot of that as well. And also, just a side programming note, I filmed this from a little bit of a different direction. Let me know if you like it or not. I might try it from the other side just because I feel like my left arm is showing a lot. I don't know. But at any rate, continuing this little embellishment cluster, I did stamp the sunshine behind the entire cluster, and I have a little bit of glue left over from gluing down the cut file, but I think that what I'm going to do with this layout will sort of hide the glue. And I'm also happy to report that the Tombow liquid glue dries clear, so once it's all dried and done and over with, the layout looks fantastic. This collection also had these great puffy titles. I love grabbing these whenever I can because they make titles so easy. And if I had to say, is there one thing that I sometimes struggle with in my layouts and in my scrapbooking, it is titles. Sometimes I leave them off altogether. So this little pack or little title packs like this kind of help me remember to add a title. And so what I did here was used two of the phrases, but they do go together. Happiness is here in the moment. And I just followed the curve of the rainbow here. And now the fun part. I love taking cut files and filling in the negative space with puffy stickers, enamel dots, buttons, any kind of cute little dimensional embellishments here. And so that is exactly what I'm going to do. For the first bow, the smallest bow, I used those adorable puffy stickers that I love. And then these are little gems from Honeybee, and they just fit into those tiny little spaces perfectly, and they add just a little bit of sparkle. I love that. Love how this is already looking, it's just so fun and happy and reflects the vibe of this layout. I love it so much. For the second bow here, the next largest, I'm going to use some of the enamel dots from this collection and just mixing up the sizes, mixing up the colors. I love that there is a variety of colors in this pack of enamel dots, and they all just fit so beautifully with the other embellishments and that background pattern paper. I love this so much. And I hope that this inspires you. I've done this before in some of my layouts with cut files, and every time it makes me so happy. I know sometimes we're afraid of using our product, but I promise you that I still have enough enamel dots for quite a few layouts to go. I have more than enough puffy stickers for more layouts to go. And if that wasn't enough, I went into my stash and pulled out some of my older Pink Fresh stars and hearts puffy stickers. These were older, from a couple of years ago, from the mix. And these these have had such a universal use for me. And of course, they are consistent with the color palette, because manufacturers do that quite often, and I love that when you can pull in older product with newer product and get this lovely blend of colors and shapes and textures here, and just another layer of fun filling in these bows on this rainbow. And I just love how this is coming together here. I'm adding some more of the Honeybee gems as well. And as I'm doing this, finishing out the smaller bows here, I realize that the title kind of looks weird now, because it looks like it's separate from the other embellishments. And so I'm going to work on that a little bit. One, I've got a stray gem here that I'm going to glue back down, and then I lost it. It's still floating around in the carpet somewhere, I think. But I am going to pull that title in, and there's that little blank space there on the left-hand side of the photo that I want to do something with as well. So I'm trying to, just kind of figure out what belongs there, what looks right there. What I decided to do was add this little floral puffy sticker and treat it like it's a part of the cluster. It sort of falls underneath that beautiful vellum butterfly and another little vase die cut here. pulls this all together and fills that space in so that it doesn't stand out as a blank space. And here I am, I really am trying to decide about these titles. And my hesitation was that I was concerned that it would pull up the background pattern paper. But I'm delighted to say that it did not tear up the background paper at all. I probably will go back and re-adhere these title words with liquid adhesive just to make sure that they're extra secure before I put the layout in the pocket. But that changed that whole dynamic of the cut file and makes that all work together. And so now every bow of this rainbow has an extra little punch of something that it's added to. I love that so much. This is a great alternative if you don't like sequin mixes. I know it sounds like heresy. I personally love sequin mixes and am here for anything that sparkles and glitters. But I get there's some people that aren't fans of sequins, but this is a controlled way to get that look. So I hope you've had a great time watching this process come together. I did add my date there at the lower right hand corner along with a couple of other little puffy stickers there and just a few words of journaling here on that journal spot underneath my photo. Be sure to check out the product links down below, and I will have the cut file linked for you. You can order this cut file pre-cut, and Erica will send it to you already cut from white cardstock, or you can order it as a digital file. That's how I usually download mine and use them that way in my silhouette. And then, of course, also be sure to join us in the Erica Rose Creates Facebook group, where you will see tons more inspiration using this cut file and lots of other product from Erica Rose Creates shop. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you back here again real soon. Bye-bye.